cabinet. Front panel of the CPU is having following switches, indicators and ports. Power button, power LED, reset switch, hard disk LED, USB ports, mic port, speaker port, add-on device slot, floppy disk drive slot. Power button is used to turn on or turn off the computer. Power LED glows when power is turned on. Reset switch is used to hard reset the computer. Hard disk LED glows when computer is performing read and write operation from hard disk. In this cabinet, 4 add-on component slot is available. As you can see, CD-ROM drive is connected in the top slot and rest 3 slots are covered by flaps. Floppy disk drive slot is smaller in size, and as you can see, a 3.5-inch floppy disk drive is connected in the slot. USB ports are used to connect USB devices. Mic port is used to connect external microphone or headphone mic. Speaker port is used to connect external speaker or headphone speaker connector. Back panel of CPU or cabinet. This is the back panel of CPU or cabinet. Power inlet for 230 volt AC used to connect power cable. Power outlet for connecting monitor power cable. CPU exhaust fan, also called SMPS, switching mode power supply exhaust fan. These are the various on-board ports on the motherboard to connect various devices in CPU like PS2 ports to connect PS2 keyboard and mouse, serial port to connect serial mouse or modem, parallel port to connect printer, scanner, VGA port for monitor connection, line in, line out and mic for audio connection, 4 USB ports to connect various USB devices like printer, scanner, mobile, pen drive, etc. Ethernet port or LAN port to connect network cable. Internal components of a CPU. Motherboard. All internal and external components are connected to motherboard. This is a latest Intel D915 motherboard which is having pinless processor slot, DDR2 RAM slots, IDE Integrated Device Electronics cable connectors for hard disk or CD-ROM. SATA, Serial Advanced Technology Attachment, cable connectors for hard disk or CD-ROM. CMOS battery, PCI, Peripheral Component Interconnect, slots to expand the capacity of computer by connecting add-on card in these slots. All PCI slots are identical in nature. AGP, Accelerated Graphic Port, slot for high-end graphic card, 20 pins power connector, two 4 pins power connector, AMR, Audio Modem Riser slots, various I/O input or output ports. As you can see, these ports are integrated on the motherboard during manufacturing process. Now you can see there are various types of ICs. Integrated circuits are connected on the motherboard, out of which two is most important: South Bridge and North Bridge. North Bridge is connected closer to CPU and RAM slots and also having heat sink on it. South Bridge is connected at the lower side of the motherboard. Front panel connectors to connect power button, power LED, reset button, hard disk LED, USB ports, sound port. Processor, processor or CPU is also called brain of the computer. This is Intel P4 processor. This is a pinless processor. As you can see, there are no pins on the processor. Processor fan. Processor fan is used for the cooling of processor. It is having a heat sink connected below the fan. Processor fan is connected on the motherboard using 4 locks. It is having a power supply pin which is connected on the motherboard. On the base of processor fan, heat sink paste is applied, which acts as lubricant between two metals, that is processor and heat sink. RAM, Random Access Memory. RAM is temporary storage device or also called volatile storage device. RAM is used to store the files processed by the operating system. Hard disk drive. Hard disk is a secondary storage device. Operating system, all application programs and user data are stored in the hard disk. Size of the hard disk depends on its storage capacity. This is a 80 GB hard disk as written on top of it. SMPS, Switching Mode Power Supply. 230 volt AC input is given in the SMPS. SMPS converts 230 volt AC in DC output required by various components. Various DC output is supplied to the component using various set of color-coded cables. PCI card or expansion card. PCI card is used to enhance the capability of motherboard. This is an Ethernet PCI card which can be connected in any of the PCI slot of motherboard. Cables. Cables are used to connect different devices in the computer. As you can see, two different types of cables, IDE flat cable having 40 pins connector, SATA cable having 7 pins connector. These cables are used to connect components like hard disk and CD-ROM. Removable drive or optical drive. This is a CD-RW optical drive which is also known as CD writer. It is used to read or write compact disc.